Welcome to Burn Down's Country Kitchen. Today we're going to do one of Mrs. Burn Down's favorites. We're going to get after chicken and dumplings. That's right, chicken and dumplings. I've never made it before, like always, but I'm going to give her hell anyways, right? Alright, let's get after these ingredients. Okay, this is actually Southern style. I guess there's a difference. Like I said, I've never made it. But we have buttermilk, which is not in here. Mrs. Burnt Down went to go grab that right quick. We got shortening. We got baking powder. We got cornstarch. We have 3 pieces of boneless, skinless chicken. We got our milk. We got our whole onion. It requires, the recipe said white. I could care less. I'm gonna have 3 cloves, minced garlic. Got the oil, salt, pepper, 1/4 cup water, 2 cups flour. I got 3 stalks of celery, and of course it'll be 6 cups of chicken broth. That's enough to get started. Let's get after this. Go ahead and get our celery here chopped up, just like so. Chuck that. You know how we do it. Just chuck it. So I'm going to go down the middle so it's not such big pieces. Just like that. If your chicken's frozen, go ahead and knock that out, get it thawed. I just put mine in the microwave for a couple minutes just to soften it up. They were pretty hard. We're gonna cut these into smaller pieces. Now we're going to go ahead and put some oil in this pan. About a 1/4 tablespoon maybe. We'll go ahead and throw those onions on there. We'll get this softening up a little bit. Back over here, buddy. Where do you think you're going? So yeah, we're just looking to get them softened up a little bit. We won't add in our minced garlic. Love it. So we're going to go ahead and add in the celery now. Get that softening up. You can use carrots. I'm not a big fan. And Mrs. Burnt Down said, nah, she's never had carrots in hers before. I know this is Southern style. It's a little different. But I'm not a fan. She didn't want them, so works for me. Works for me. After the next episode, I will be getting some teeth work done. So there may be a period of time there where I don't show my face or I can't form my words properly because I'm getting some serious work done on my grill. And that will take probably about a month to heal up. But I'm still going to do content. I just may not be able to talk or talk as clearly. And I obviously won't be showing my mouth on camera. So if you see a new thing for a few episodes, that's why. Bear with me, and we'll get it over with as quickly as possible. All right. You just want this, softened for about 5 minutes or so. We'll go ahead and get our garlic squeezed off in there. Center us out a nice little spot in the middle. Go ahead and add just a little bit more oil right there. Of course, it just helps it from burn the garlic up. Let's see. We got 3 of these. Make sure they're decent size. If they're not, add more. And 3. Nice. Clear out our reservoir with that signature scraping sound we all hate to love so much. Okay, I don't know if anybody loves it. I don't. But I try to keep it quieter now for y'all. But I'm not going to waste it, so there you go. I know, I could do it ahead of time and just dump it in. What fun is that, right? That's all everybody ever does. Give it a couple, like 30 seconds or so. As soon as you can start smelling that garlic, the fragrance, just stir it in. Get it in with the rest. Man, I love that smell. Onions and garlic. Just waiting on that chicken to finish softening. And then we will be good to go. Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead and set 3 pieces of boneless, skinless breasts on top of these veggies, just like so. Then I'm going to pour in 4 cups of chicken broth. I'm sorry, 6 cups of chicken broth. There's 2 in that one and 4 in this one. Nice. All right, we're just going to let that hang out for, I don't know, 30, 40 minutes, and then we'll check it. As long we're just waiting for the chicken to be done and able to be nice and tender to cut up. All right, we will get back with you as soon as we're done. Okay, we got that on the oven, on the stove, warming up. Once it comes to a boil, we're going to reduce the heat, and then we'll let it cook out for about 20, 25 minutes until it softens up. In the meantime, let's go ahead and make the dumplings. So we got 2 cups of all-purpose flour. We have our half a teaspoon of baking powder. And we will have about a teaspoon of salt. I'm just going to kind of eyeball it. And a little more. That's good. I'm just going to go ahead and whisk this together. Now I'm going to try to do this in the mixer. You can do it by hand or by a food processor. But I don't see why I can't do it on here. So we'll give it a try. Next, we'll go ahead and add our, this is a 1/3 cup sorting. You can do up to a 1/2 cup. She's on the video I saw, they said to use 1/2 cup. But when you look up the actual recipe, it said 1/3 cup. So I'm going to stick with the recipe and we'll go from there. All right. Now let's go ahead and get this on here. We're going to want to get it until it's like sandy kind of texture. I'm gonna go ahead and add just a little more shortening. So go ahead and do a half a cup versus a third. We'll see if that's enough. And it is supposed to be chilled, but most of it is, so it should be all right. Okay, so now it's all clumpy, like little BBs almost, grains of sand. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to the hook. Okay, next we're gonna add in our cup of buttermilk slowly while it's stirring until it takes that dough shape. You may have to use some extra flour, but we will see. All right, let's do this. Okay, we just want to sprinkle our workstation with some flour. We're going to want it on our hands and our rolling pin. Make sure everything's nice and dusty. All right. Nice. Look at that. That's great. We're pretty much just going to roll it out. That's great. I love working with dough. I don't know why. Because sometimes it can be intimidating, and then I do it and I knock it out of the park, and I'm like, man, why was I even worried in the first place, you know? All right. So it doesn't have to be even. You know, as far as the edges go, you kind of probably want it somewhat even as far as thickness goes for the most part. And that's that. We're gonna go ahead and cut them up into however strips, however shape, size you want. Right? It's go here. Just use a butter knife. You don't need anything specific, you know, anything impressive. Like I said, you can use whatever size you want to do. You can do squares, you can do rectangles, you can do circles. Do whatever you want. Nice. Yeah, this dough turned out to be a pretty good consistency. It took me a little bit, you know, because I had to keep adding flour, but dough's like that. You follow the instructions to the best you can, and then after that, you just kind of got to do what you do. All right, we'll stop that one there. All right, so I'm just going to do these nice little pieces. All right, here we go. Nice. I'm guessing our chicken's pretty done here. At least done enough to cut up. I'm going to go ahead and take it out of here. Just the chicken. Leave everything else in there because we're not done with this. We're just getting started on this. All right. I want to cut these up, just to cube them up into bite-sized pieces. Just like that. Nice little cubes. Still nice and hot because I just pulled it. Good sizes. Right down the center, just like so. Grab me a fork. Yep, it's too hot to hold. Get you a fork. I'm sure you know that, but if you don't, now you do. Now we're going to go ahead and throw in that chicken we cubed up back into this pot. Careful not to splash that hot juice up on you. That'd be bad, okay? Anybody ever watch South Park? Alright. Need some room to get this out of the way. Right, I'm gonna do about a teaspoon of salt in here. To go like a couple of nice decent pinches. The same with the pepper. Do as much or as little as you want. Go. Go ahead and stir that around just a little bit here. Dang. Everything's incorporating nicely. Now we're gonna add in 1 cup of milk just for extra creamy flavor. That nice and stirred. Boy, oh boy, look at that. I'm going to go ahead and make a slurry to thicken that up. We have our cornstarch, and you just kind of want to do equal parts, maybe a little less. Let's see. You don't want it to be doughy, you want it to be a nice little, not even pasty. Nice little slurry. This little beautiful concoction will thicken that up. So before I throw that in there, I'm going to go ahead and start tossing these little dough pieces in there. The dumplings. Nice. Man, that's looking good. Looking good. More than likely, we won't have enough room for all of the dumplings. But it's alright. That's okay. Use as much as we can, because we want it hearty, right? Just throw that in, see where we're at. It's quite a bit. Try to throw just a few more in there. Okay. I can tell just by after it's all been stirred up nice for a little bit, I'm going to want a little more pepper in there. So good. Alright, we'll stop there. I only had a little bit left anyway, so it's a little too much to put in there. So we'll go ahead and leave it at that. So we're also going to thicken it up with this beautiful slurry we got right here. I'm just going to pour that in. Give it a good little stir. We're going to bring it back to a boil. Once it starts to boil, we'll put it back down to a simmer and let it hang out for about 20 more minutes. Alright y'all, it's that time again. Go ahead and like, share, subscribe. It does me a lot of good. Appreciate it. I tell y'all I appreciate it. I have a lot of viewers that aren't even subscribers. If you're coming across this channel and you just like watching it, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You'll get notified anytime a new video comes out, and I get the benefit of having you as a subscriber. So it's beneficial. It works out, right? Alright. This is almost done, and let's get after this taste test. Y'all come take a look at this. It looks amazing. So good. Alright y'all, let's do this taste test. Man, this looks so good. It's hot too, by the way. I'm probably gonna get burnt. It's alright. It's part of the process, ain't it? Oh man. Whew, look at that. You got the dumplings, chicken, dumplings, chicken. Man, you got the veggies. All right. Oop. There we go. It smells so good. All right. Okay. We made chicken and dumplings. It is really good. Oh man. And the gravy we made with it, with the slurry, thickened it up perfect. Slurries are amazing. It's a great thickening agent. So get another piece here. Some chicken. Some dumplings. All right. Ooh, it's messy. Of course, if it ain't messy, you don't look wrecked. We didn't do our job, right? Man, look, it's a perfect amount of seasoning. There's no other way of saying it. It's perfect. Put that spoon down. I'm gonna eat it all. That is really good. You gotta adjust your seasonings how you like it. Perfect for me. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. That's it, y'all. I hope you liked the show. Again, after the next episode, I'll be go ahead and getting some teeth work done. Well needed. So I probably won't do these little face-to-face monologues, and I don't know how I'll sound when I talk because it will be my vanity teeth. So I may have to, go back old school with a little bit of music. But I'm gonna try. If I sound goofy, screw it, right? All right, y'all. That's it. Until next time, cook something. Cook anything. Cook this stuff. It's really good. I'm kidding. Cook chicken and dumplings. It is really good. It's really not that difficult. It only took me a little bit of time, so it's definitely worth it. Yeah. All right, y'all. Till next time.